Good evening, everybody. Hey, how are you? Welcome to
Good
the session
evening. Good
again.
evening,
Good evening.
Shalini.
Thank you. So lovely to see you, Dolly ji.
मेरा आया कि नहीं आया बेटी पता नहीं।
नहीं आपका विंडो हाँ अब आया आपका
हाँ।
थैंक यू फॉर स्विचिंग ऑन द विंडोज यस जब तक और
मेरा
सब कोई हाँ जी
क्या क्या हुआ कि 3-4 दिन पहले यहाँ गार्डन में दो माली जो काम कर रहे हैं उन दोनों को कोई गलती हो गई तो मैनेजर ने छोड़ दिया उनको। आदमी
अच्छा
अच्छे थे, काम भी मेहनत से करते थे। तब फिर मैंने ऐसे विजुलाइज किया क्योंकि मैं बीच में नहीं बोल सकती ना,
हम्म,
लेबर का काम है। तो मैं खाली विजुलाइज की दोनों माली आ गए हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, झाड़ू लगा रहे हैं। आज आ गए वो लोग दोनों।
वाह
हम्म।
बहुत बढ़िया
हाँ। तो
अमेजिंग
क्या है ना,
अमेजिंग
एंड थैंक यू टू यू एंड रोंडा बहन। ये कितनी बार पढ़ चुकी हूँ पहले मैं पावर सीक्रेट
यस
गिफ्ट दिया
थैंक
था।
यू थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग इन थैंक यू आज किसको नॉमिनेट करें to say something about the takeaways. Yes, Jyoti ji, कल आपने क्या सीखा? Did you make that list of gratitude or did you in your
नो
mind
प्रॉब्लम।
or out loud said thank you? क्या आपने अपनी लिस्ट बनाई? Can you unmute yourself, please?
Mentally, I did it.
Wow.
And this morning, I was reading all the lists made and put on the chat. And I could relate to a number of them. I said, Chalo, let me read it. And that's how I did it. I did a bit of cheating, but I felt comfortable doing that way.
Did you realize the number of blessings that is there in our lives? The breath that we take, the body that we have, that we got up in the morning today.
Yes, that is something. And I must say, and I must confess that I've made this realization since the last 6 months since you all came into my lives.
Wow.
And
That's
honestly, and even in that Amrit Vela, um, there's so many things one takes for granted and never gets down to appreciating. So, what should I say? You all have helped us break down everything in such a simplified manner that there's so much that is to be learned, to be appreciative, and to be thankful for. Thank you so much, so much.
thank you. Thank you for practicing. So now do you want to tag somebody, nominate somebody to share their experience or for
Why
them
not?
to yes.
Who should I look at? Mona Budraja.
Okay, Manaji, are you there?
Yes. I don't know what to say. Uh, of
Mona,
course,
You have a very charming smile.
thank you so much. So do you. It's a pleasure to see you. So, of course, this practice has given a U-turn in our lives. And as I was saying, always knew what this practice was about. But since we did this in this group with Harita ji and uh, both of them, I mean, they are so good that it just feels as if what happened?
Yeah, we can hear
Something.
you. We can hear
Okay,
you.
okay. So it just feels right. I've got into a practice of writing and the gratitude in the morning. I throughout the day these bhajans are also on. Something or the other is always on. I started reading to there's someone who magically came back and gave me the Bhagavad Gita as a gift. A beautiful one. So I read that also. It's really different and. Life, I mean, I used to visualize. I had made a board, a vision board for my for a flat, and in December when I came back from cycling I shifted into one.
Wow.
I mean, I may have taken a huge loan for it, but At
But
least I
still,
did.
it
Yeah.
did come to your life.
Yeah, automatically. I mean, I just got a notice saying khali kariye, and I just shifted in 3 months' time into
Wow.
so things have happened, and I'm very happy and very thankful to both of you. I mean, the way you explain, you have so much calmness on your face, both of you, that I just understand everything. I look forward to joining your sessions more than anybody else's. There's a lot of sessions going on everywhere, but the kind of feel I get in your sessions, I don't get elsewhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you for practicing. And
Thank you.
you were there with us in the magic book as well. I remember very well. And the way you used, you were so inquisitive about everything then. ये कैसे
Yeah.
करना है? How should we do this? And you are a good practitioner ना. तभी आपको आपकी life में magics दिख रहे हैं. That is why you see magics in your life.
I don't know, good or bad. I'm hard to say, but I've stopped saying the word bad, so I must be good.
Great. Do you want to nominate somebody else who can share their takeaways, or what did they have learned from so many days? I think we are on day 15 today, so in last 14 days.
Mm, Ratna, would you want to share anything?
Ratna ji, आप अनम्यूट कर पा रहे हो?
I don't know. Yeah,
Ratna ji, are you there?
maybe
I
she's
think
unable to unmute.
yes. Can you just tag somebody else?
Mm, I'm just looking at the names, so I don't even. Okay. How about Jyoti? Jyoti LK? I don't know who she
ज्योति
is.
जी, आप हो? आप तो अभी आप just shared just now. ज्योति जी just
Okay,
shared.
so Rashmi, am I am I just going random on the names? Or whoever wants to.
Yes, whoever wants to share, please unmute yourself and share. Nobody?
Okay. Hi.
Yes,
Okay. Somebody
yes.
else is doing it, or
No,
No, no,
please,
please,
please.
please go
yeah.
ahead.
This is Bharti,
Yes.
and I was also there in magic practice. And as Monaji said, I second her on this, that even I attend only your sessions. I think whatever you and Shalini ji teaches, it gets into the head and gets deep down in me. So I start practicing. Like I have done the classes with your mentors also, but somehow I feel much more connected with both of you than anybody else. Like I had the love to do practice golf, which I was not doing for past 2 years, and suddenly when you asked to write down, I love this, I love that, although I have not written, but I was reading on the WhatsApp message, and suddenly something shifted and I started practicing it. So on
Wow.
Sunday I started it after 2 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, and all thanks to you, because see, there are so many things you want to do on daily life, but that kind of push is coming and it is giving positive vibes from inside. And also, I
Yes.
learned that words have power, so I really take care of not talking anything negative, neither for anybody else, and especially for my own self. Because I have experience, I have talked few things negative about my own self, like for renting of my flat or something like that, and it it gives a lot of effect. So I have realized that one has to be really careful while using words which can affect others and as well as your own life.
100%.
Thank
Amazing.
you so much for making this awareness in our life. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Shalini ma'am,
Yeah.
I would also like to share
Yes, please.
PPF. I did it for the first time today in the morning. I wrote 555 PPF today.
Wow.
I write the 10 blessings every day, but that struck me yesterday. PPF.
Yes.
So I wrote it today.
Wow.
5 past, 5 present, and 5 future PPF.
बहुत बढ़िया.
And
Amazing.
then the page number 14 of magic book, that I do. Today's schedule, what has to be done, and magnificent outcome. But PPF, I added it today. And
Wow.
I was continuously, like somewhere, I love my life. But in the evening, I got a little bit pissed off. But again, I came back
That's
to know.
amazing.
I came back to know.
What did you do to come back?
Ma'am, we were actually supposed to go to somebody's house because one of my colleagues' father, one of our staff members' father expired. So then I rang the bell and I said, "Chalo, kon chal raha hai? So let's make a move." So we went to that place. So
Okay.
automatically I was driving, so that thing vanished away.
Great. So you love driving, that is. It is your mood shifter. Wow.
So we
That is
did.
amazing. That is amazing. Yes, last, I think सरोज जी आपसे लेते हैं, then we can start the chapter.
गुड इवनिंग शालिनी जी।
Good
मैं लॉ
evening.
ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बारे में बताना चाहती हूँ। कल अपने जो नंदन होटल में प्रोग्राम था ना,
हाँ
तो
जी,
हाँ, तो आप नहीं पहुंची थी उस समय, आप बाद में आई थी। तो
हाँ
वहां
जी।
पे जो होली होली के गाने चल रहे थे, तो मेरे मन में ऐसे आया कि ऐसे वो एक गाना है अपने मारवाड़ी में ना कि नखरालो देवरियो।
Yes.
तो मैं वो सोची थी कि वो आया नहीं अभी तक, इन लोगों ने गाया नहीं। वो लास्ट गाना खत्म किया और नेक्स्ट गाना मैं सोची वही आ गया।
बहुत
इतना अच्छा,
बढ़िया.
इतना अच्छा लगा कि आदमी मतलब लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कितना काम करता है।
So that love for that song ना, आपने
या
उसको प्यार दिया, आपने उसको ग्रैटिट्यूड दिया, आपने उसके
इतना
बारे
अच्छा
में.
भी लगता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है गाना।
Yes. Yes. So you love that song. तो आपका उसका प्यार उस गाने के लिए, आपको उसको सुनने के
मैंने
लिए
नेक्स्ट वही आया, मैं ये सोची थी कि बाद में भी आता, वो गाना खत्म होते मैं तो सोची थी और वो आ गया।
बहुत बढ़िया. बहुत बढ़िया. Just requesting everybody, आप अपने आप को म्यूट रखें प्लीज. एंड सुप्रिया जी, व्हाट एग्जाम्पल डू यू वांट? पीपीएफ का एग्जाम्पल चाहिए आपको? सुप्रिया जी, आर यू देयर?
यस मैम। हाँ, एपीपीएफ का।
पीपीएफ कल हमने पढ़ा था दैट यू, कोई भी ग्रैटिट्यूड, कोई भी ब्लेसिंग्स जो भी आपके जीवन में पास्ट में रही है, उसके लिए शुक्राना सोचे, लिखें या मन में करें. सो दैट इज पास्ट. प्रेजेंट, आज की आपकी जिंदगी, एट दिस मोमेंट आपकी लाइफ में क्या अच्छा है, उसके लिए आप अपने अपने शुक्राना लिखें, ब्लेसिंग्स लिखें. दैट इज प्रेजेंट. एंड फ्यूचर, जो भी आपको चाहिए, व्हाट डू यू रियली वांट, जैसे कि वो आपकी लाइफ में ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, वी हैव टू राइट ग्रैटिट्यूड. जैसे सपोज आपका सपना है आपके बच्चे बहुत तरक्की करें, दे हैव का, उनकी पढ़ाई बहुत अच्छे से हो जाए, या उनका बिजनेस, उनका जॉब, जो भी है, जो भी आपका मन है. सो आप लिख सकते हो थैंक यू यूनिवर्स, या जो भगवान या जिनके लिए भी आप शुक्राना लिखना चाहते हो. थैंक यू मेरे बच्चे की दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी तरक्की करवाने के लिए. या थैंक यू यूनिवर्स मेरे सेहत को स्वस्थ तंदुरुस्त बनाए रखने के लिए. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. यस. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन राइट ग्रैटिट्यूड फॉर पास्ट, प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर.
यस मैम, थैंक यू।
Thank you so much. Yes. So we can start our chapter. I will just share the screen. Just requesting everybody, अपने म्यूट बटन्स को थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखें, अपनी आवाज थोड़ा सा मेंटेन करके रखें. Yes, Neha ji, you wanted to say something. You want to unmute yourself? Okay, I will allow you to unmute. Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you, ma'am.
thank you.
With respect to PPF only, I had like just now what you explained, I just wanted a clarity. Is it related, supposing if I'm like as you explained yesterday, that if there's any breakdown also, gratitude, you have to hold the hand of gratitude to reach to your breakthrough. And you can
Yes,
do PPF for that particular breakdown. So,
yes.
do we have to focus only on that particular area in the past, or it could be general, whatever it is?
Initially, when you have started maybe when we have just started taking that step into this arena, when we have just started learning it, we can go in all the areas, whatever comes to our mind. But
Okay.
later on, as you progress, if you do it in that particular area where you want more power, where you want more light, where you want to come out of that deep hole that you must be feeling you are in. So if we write a concentrated gratitude in that area for the past, for the present, and for the future, it works wonders. But if you actually write gratitude in any area of your life, you are creating a bank balance, and the universe knows it all, how to use, where to use, when to use. So we need not actually worry किस एरिया में ग्रैटिट्यूड लिखना है, बस लिखते जाएं, सोचते जाएं. बिकॉज अगर आप एक बार अपना दिमाग खोलोगे ना कि what all do we have, I'm sure we all are astonished by the things that कि हमने सोचा ही नहीं, so much is given to us. So maybe you start writing from childhood till the date, you will get n number of things to be grateful for.
True.
Yes, I hope
Fine.
that
Yes,
clears your.
yes, fine. Fine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. So आज का हमारा chapter है the third key, what Rhonda is going to tell us about how can we make it a part of our life so that जो power, जो शक्ति, जो प्यार जिसके लिए Rhonda हमें ये बात बता रही है, उसको हम अपनी जिंदगी में और किस तरीके से अपना सकते हैं. Yes. So the third key is the key of play. खेल खेल में just like that, प्यार से, आराम से, without even giving that extra effort, यार मुझे ग्रैटिट्यूड करना है, यार मुझे हर वक्त पॉजिटिविटी में रहना है, यार मुझे ये करना है, वो करना है. At times we get overwhelmed. How many of us feel that यार ये भी करना है, मैंने कुछ गलत बोल दिया, I have got this bad thought. How, I mean, at times I had started feeling that pressure. मुझे लिखना भी है, मुझे सोचना भी है, मुझे दिन में 100 बार ग्रैटिट्यूड भी करना है. So we feel overwhelmed. So this is the key where she says this can be fun. This can be made as fun as a play. And there is no one certain way you can make yourself feel better about any subject in your life. And that is to create games with your imagination and play. One certain way. क्योंकि खेलना हम सबको पसंद है. Play is fun. Do we remember when we were children, when we were younger than what we are today? And as we are growing older, we are making our lives serious. जानबूझ के नहीं, शायद दिस इज हाउ हम लोग को समझाया गया था, बड़े होते होते आप थोड़ा सा सीरियस हो जाओ. हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस हैव हर्ड आवर पेरेंट्स टेलिंग अब बड़े हो गए हो, थोड़ा सा सीरियस हो जाओ. हैव वी हर्ड दैट फ्रॉम आवर पेरेंट्स? Yes. So, and Rhonda is asking us just to be the opposite. She's saying play is fun. And so when you play, you really feel good. I remember when जब मैं छोटी थी, I used to climb up the tree, गिरती थी, फिर से उठ के I used to go up, pluck the guavas, कपड़े गंदे हुए, क्या हुआ? I was least bothered. मम्मा की डांट पड़ेगी, I was least bothered. स्कूल से आया, बैग एक तरफ फेंका, and in that white school uniform, I used to climb up the guava tree. And अब के दिन में अगर मुझे गुआवा ट्री पे चढ़ने बोल दे तो I will think thrice. I will think, I mean, मेरे कपड़े, मेरे पैर, how am I going to climb up the tree? How will I look? God knows how many questions I will ask myself. At some point, we stopped playing and having fun like we did as children. How many of us agree? हम बहुत संजीदा हो गए हैं, सीरियस हो गए हैं, लाइफ को बहुत सीरियसली लेने लग गए हैं. Yes. With the result that as we become adults, we become more serious about life. But seriousness brings serious circumstance into your life. किसको चाहिए लाइफ में serious circumstances? प्लीज चैट में लिखे मुझे चाहिए लाइफ में serious circumstances. I want every event, every person, everything in my life to be serious. नहीं चाहिए ना? ना बाबा, correct. Nobody wants it. So when you do not want that energy to come to your life, why we want to give it to the universe? हम वो सीड ही क्यों बोएं जिनकी फसल हमको काटनी ही नहीं है? When you play and have fun, you feel really good, and voila, and really good circumstances come into your life. So this is exactly what we want. Life is supposed to be fun. Play with the law of attraction. Invent games with your imagination, because the law of attraction doesn't know or care if you are imagining and playing or if it is real. How should we create our games with law of attraction? हम उसको कैसे बुद्धू बनाएं कि हम सोच रहे हैं या फिर हम वही जिंदगी जी रहे हैं? इट इज द गेम ऑफ एनर्जी. हमारे अंदर से हम क्या एमिट कर रहे हैं? if we have created the games where we are imagining हमारी आइडियल सिचुएशन को, और उस सिचुएशन को हम इमेजिन करके बहुत खुश हैं, बहुत हैप्पी हैं, we are really feeling that euphoria of having received our dream. This is the energy that we are going to emit. उसी वाइब्रेशन पे हम रह रहे होंगे. And the law of attraction, the universe doesn't know whether it is real or fake. And it will give you that. आप उस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे हो तो वह वो फ्रीक्वेंसी, वो वाइब्रेशन आप तक आनी ही चाहिए. So let us all try to, maybe at this point of time when आपके पास business का झोल है, maybe breakdown in your health, relationship, you must be thinking यार बोलना बहुत आसान है, किताबों में लिखना बहुत आसान है, but when it comes to actually being in that situation, how am I supposed to do it? Let us start with a very small shift that you want. A shift in something which is very small. आपके हिसाब से वो बहुत छोटी है और चुटकियों में आप उसको शिफ्ट कर सकते हो. Let us start with that. Fake it till you make it. In that one particular area, आप अपने आप को इमेजिन कीजिए कि आप आपका जो मन चाहा है, that life you're living. And once you start getting that ray of hope, one slight ray of hope in one area, आपका faith and belief बढ़ जाएगा, and you will take up the challenge, invent games, and you will make it a bigger version. आपका जो बड़ा ड्रीम है उसमें भी आप इसको अप्लाई कर सकते हो. Whatever you give in imagination and feeling will become real. So Rhonda is saying, जो आप दोगे, जो भी आप सोचोगे, जो भी आप विजुअलाइज करोगे, वो आपके लिए सही हो जाएगा. How to play. Wow. So she's even going to teach us how to make everything a game and how to play. The law of love could be best understood and learned through little children. This was told by Mahatma Gandhi. Just 1 second. Thank you for understanding. The Mahatma Gandhi ji ने क्या बोला? The law of love could be best understood and learned through children. क्या हमने कभी बच्चों को ऑब्जर्व किया है? How carefree they are. जो चीज उन्हें पसंद है वो वही करते हैं. जो चीज उन्हें अच्छी लगती है, they only indulge in that. अगर एक गेम खेल रहे हैं, उसमें उनकी हार हुई, जीत हुई, they just forget it and start playing again. गिरे पड़े उठ के वापस खेलना शुरू कर दिया, because they love to play. They love being happy. They love to shout. They love to cheer. They love what जो उनको पसंद है वही वो करते हैं. और वही उनके जब भी वो सुबह उठते हैं, are they tired or they get up in the morning with the zest of life? आज क्या करना है? What are we going to do today is what they get up with. And we as adults, maybe in the morning we are overwhelmed by the day that we are going to spend today. We do not look forward to the events that we are going to have in the day. So we need to be like children. The child in us जो बच्चा हमारे अंदर अभी भी है, वो उसको जिंदा रखना. What did we do when we were children? Didn't we create games? Didn't we imitate our parents, our teachers, or many more things, and we actually felt good? मजा आता था ना हमको सिचुएशन क्रिएट कर कर, and we visualize it and we were good at it. We really were good at it. Where did we lose that trait in ourselves? We can still do it. So, how do you play? You do the same thing as you did when you were a child, and you use your imagination to create make believe games. बस आपको वो सारे गेम आपकी जिंदगी में जिस एरिया में भी आपको जो चाहिए, उस एरिया में आपको अपनी जिंदगी में गेम्स बनाने हैं, ताकि आप अपने आप को विश्वास दिला सके कि दिस इज पॉसिबल. Let's imagine you are a cyclist and you want to become the best cyclist in the world and win the Tour de France. Your training is going well and you have your dream in your sights, but you are diagnosed with a disease and given a 40% chance to survive. While having treatment, you imagine you are riding the Tour de France and it is the race of your life. You imagine the medical staff is your training team, giving you feedback at every checkpoint. Each day you imagine you are racing in a time trial and your time is getting better and better. You win the race with your medical team and you overcome the disease. 1 year after 1 year after 1 year after you win back your health, you win the Tour de France and you continue to win it 7 years in a row, becoming the only cyclist in history to achieve that. This is what Lawrence Armstrong did, and it is a true story. It is not a hypothetical story. What did Lance Armstrong, what did he do? उनका ड्रीम था कि वो टूर डी फ्रांस में एक साइकिलिस्ट बने और उस टूर्नामेंट को वो जीते. बट इन बिटवीन हिज ट्रेनिंग ही फेल सिक एंड द डॉक्टर्स गेव हिम द परसेंटेज वाज 40% कि वो जिंदा भी रहेंगे. लाइंग इन द हॉस्पिटल, उन्होंने विजुअलाइजेशन शुरू किया कि वो ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं, वो अपना सारा टाइमिंग बना रहे हैं. जब जब कोई मेडिकल स्टाफ उनके पास कोई भी ट्रीटमेंट या कोई भी टेस्ट के लिए आता था, तो वो ऐसा विजुअलाइज करते थे जैसे उन्होंने अपनी टाइमिंग करी है, साइकिल कर रहे हैं, एंड उनके जो भी कोच थे, जो भी मेंटर था, जो भी ट्रेनर था, वो उनको बोल रहे हैं कि आपकी टाइमिंग बहुत बेहतर होती जा रही है. आप जैसे जैसे डॉक्टर उनको आके बोलते गए कि आपके टेस्ट के रिजल्ट्स इंप्रूव हो रहे हैं, उन्होंने अपनी टाइमिंग के रिजल्ट्स को इंप्रूव करना शुरू किया. एंड ऑल दिस व्हाट ही वाज डूइंग वाज ऑन लाइंग ऑन द बेड इन द हॉस्पिटल. एंड इट टुक टाइम, बट धीरे धीरे उनकी सेहत बेहतर होती गई. And 1 year after he had recovered his health, where science doctor had given him only 40% of chance to survive. Can you see the work that he did on himself, on the visualization, on his mental framework? What did he tell his body? What did he tell his cells? कि मैं साइकिल कर रहा हूं और मैं ये रेस जीत रहा हूं. Each and every cell, each and every muscle in his body responded to him. हर पल हर समय उनका फोकस, उनका विजुअलाइजेशन was only at his goal. And he won the title 7 times, which is again a history that nobody has achieved till now. He used the most difficult circumstances as props to create an imaginary game and realize his dreams. क्या है आपके ड्रीम्स? पहले तो हमें पता होना चाहिए कि what we really want. That is when we will have that desire, that burning desire to get it. Are we really loving what we want? क्या मुझे इतने शिद्दत से चाहिए जो मुझे चाहिए? If at all we have this burning desire, only then can we move forward towards it. एक और स्टोरी वो सुना रहे हैं. Rhonda is telling us about another personality. Let us say you want to have the best built body in the world, and you also want to become a famous actor in America. You live in a tiny village in Europe and come from a family that has struggled financially, but still you imagine your dreams. You use a picture of a hero to sculpt your body and you imagine winning the European title for the best built body. You win the title 7 times and it is the time to become a famous actor. You travel to America, but no one believes you are an actor material and they give you all the reasons why you will never achieve your dream. But you have imagined being a famous actor and you can feel the success, you can taste it, and you know it will happen. This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger did when he won Mr. Olympia 7 times and then became one of the biggest names in Hollywood. How many of us know Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yes, we have watched his movies, we have watched his actions, and he is an amazing actor. वो उनकी फैमिली फाइनेंशियली स्ट्रगल कर रही थी, उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे और उनके आसपास सभी ने उनको डिस्करेज किया दैट यू कैन नॉट बिकम एन एक्टर और यू कैन नॉट हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ अ बॉडी. बट व्हाट वाज हिज इंटेंशन, व्हाट वाज हिज विजुअलाइजेशन? उनका थॉट प्रोसेस ये था, वो एक हीरो का पिक्चर ले लिए, उसके ऊपर उन्होंने अपने आप को इमेजिन किया, अपनी बॉडी को उस शेप, उस साइज, उस बिल्ट में उन्होंने अपने आप को इमेजिन किया एंड दे ही डिड इट डे आफ्टर डे. कंसिस्टेंसी वाज द की टू हिज सक्सेस. He imagined winning that European title. He imagined doing everything right. And again, he won it 7 times in a row. And America jab aaye, people discouraged him saying that you are not an actor material. How many of us realize people around us discourage us so many times कि तुमसे ये हो ही नहीं सकता. And कब हम हार जाते हैं? When we choose to accept what they are saying. जब उनका बोला हुआ we choose to feel that it is the fact, it is the reality. But Arnold, he never chose, he never gave that enough importance to what people said about him. He kept on imagining himself as a successful actor and he became one. It is so important what we tell ourselves, what we imagine for ourselves, what we want for ourselves. और कितना कितनी मतलब ज्यादा चाहिए हमें, कितनी चाहत है हमारी उसके लिए. This is so important. There's another example Rhonda is giving us. Imagine you want to be a great inventor, and in your childhood, your mind is challenged to the extreme. You are overwhelmed with hallucinations and blinding flash of lights. You fail to finish university and you leave your job due to a nervous breakdown. दिस इज ऑल द हेल्थ चैलेंजेस. अ पर्सन अगर किसी को हो जाए तो वो तो विक्टिम फील कर कर, वाई मी फील कर कर, मेरे साथ कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं हो सकता फील करके विल जस्ट लाई लो. बट व्हाट डिड दिस पर्सन डू? To gain relief from the crippling hallucinations, you take control of your mind by creating your own imaginary world. Inspired by the idea of a brighter future, you direct your imagination to new inventions. You build an invention completely in your imagination. You change the construction, make improvements, and even operate the device without even drawing a sketch. You create a laboratory in your mind and you use your imagination to check the new invention for the wear and tear before turning your idea into a physical device. This is the power of visualization, and this is what Nikola Tesla did to become one of the greatest inventors. Whether it was alternating current motor, radio, amplifier, wireless connections, communications, fluorescent light, laser beam, remote control, or any of these other 300 plus patented inventions, all of them had been developed in exactly this way through the power of his imagination. Yes, Manaji, you have a sharing you want to share. Please go ahead. If you can raise your hand, I can let you unmute. Are you able to unmute yourself, Monaji? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Are you able to raise your hand? No, I cannot see you. Yes, I have let you unmute. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So, about 7 years ago, I met with a very bad accident on the road while I was cycling. I was in a hit and run case. I mean, I was hit by a biker, and I flew up in the air, and my bike broke in three pieces, and I had rib fractures and everything, and I was on the bed. And somebody gifted me this book of Lance Armstrong. It's not about my bike; it's about my life. And while I was lying down, I started reading that book. I was in a lot of pain. Even if I used to cough or sneeze, my ribs used to give up, very badly. And while reading that book, I started visualizing that I'm climbing up the mountains and I'm going places and I'm able to do everything. And this is my cycling speed and this and that. And you won't believe, within 3 months, I was back on the saddle. I did Delhi, Shimla. Then I did the Golden Triangle, Delhi, Agra, Agra, Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, Jaipur, Delhi. And I did the SR. SR is a qualifier for Tour de France. And after that, the pandemic came and I could not go for Tour de France. But I mean, I did a
Wow.
lot, I mean, 20,000 kilometers I did in that 1 year,
Wow.
of cycling. Just because of that visualization, which he was talking about, I just followed it and it just happened.
Wow. So now we have a living example among us. We need not go anywhere for any testimonials or any endorsement. And when you're sharing, Mona ji, मुझे goosebumps आ रहे हैं. I'm like, because something similar, not to the extent what you must have gone through. I also had a breakdown in my health, wherein I used the power of visualization and gratitude for all my body parts, gratitude for my each and every thing what I had in my life. And I had given myself a goal. 2024 July, I will go up and down the cliff which I used to always go for my morning walks, and I did it. Wherein there was one point of time where I had to take the support of crutches and walk. So yes, it is that powerful. It is that powerful to give yourself that ray of hope कि आपसे आप कर सकते हो. Let everybody tell तुमसे ना हो पाएगा. उनको बोलने दीजिए. आप अपने आप को बोलें मैं कर सकती हूँ. जो मैंने सोचा, जो मेरी मन की मर्जी, whatever I love to do, I am able to do it and I will do it. एंड आई थिंक इफ वी कम अक्रॉस मेनी पीपल जिनके भी लाइफ के अंदर हम झांक के देखें, देयर मे बी हंड्रेड्स ऑफ स्टोरीज वेयर पीपल हैव जस्ट with their willpower and with their zest for life, with the love for their life, they have overcome many situations in their life. Yes, I think there must be untold stories of so many people on this earth, and some of them have come up and we know about them. There are so many others. I think Sachin Tendulkar uses the power of visualization. I was reading, even Mary Kom had used the power of visualization. She also hails from a very small place and she has gone places in boxing. Oprah Winfrey, she advocates gratitude, she advocates visualization. She also had a very dark background from where she came and the way she has come up and the way she has become a host. There are unlimited number of stories. Milkha Singh, he visualized running. He visualized, and this is how he trained his mind and his body, and he became such a great athlete. I think we have an n number of things to look upon, and it is how badly you want what you want. Wow. How badly you want. What is your क्वेश्चन फैक्टर कि आपको ये चाहिए ही चाहिए. अगर आपकी जिद है आपको चाहिए ही चाहिए, विजुअलाइजेशन thinking about it, feeling that you already have it will be easier. And the moment we are in that frequency, the universe responds to us, and by law of attraction, by law of love, by law of you, by law of everything, वो आपके पास आना ही पड़ेगा. That thing has to come to you. एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन क्या बोल रहे हैं? लॉजिक विल गेट यू फ्रॉम ए टू बी, इस पॉइंट से इस पॉइंट तक, एंड इमेजिनेशन विल टेक यू एवरीवेयर. अगर लॉजिक लगाते कि क्या हम उड़ सकेंगे लाइक बर्ड्स, अगर सिर्फ हम इस पॉइंट पे सोच रहे होते ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स को के ऑपोजिट, कैसे हम फ्लाई करेंगे? ये नहीं हो पाएगा. वी वुड हैव बीन जस्ट ट्रैवलिंग बाय रोड और बाय ट्रेन. लेकिन उन्होंने इमेजिन किया फिजिक्स के, साइंस के लॉज को राइट ब्रदर्स ने यूज करके. दे we know Wright brothers, but there may be thousands of people before them जिन्होंने ये थियोरी पे काम किया, and then we got our aircraft and today we fly. So logic is important, it is practical होना is important, लेकिन अपने थॉट्स को, अपने इमेजिनेशन को, अपने विचारों को उड़ान भरने दें. अगर आप वो सोच सकते हैं, अगर आपके विजुअलाइजेशन में कुछ आ गया है, देन इट इज देयर इन द यूनिवर्स. यस, जो चीज जिन्होंने भी सोचा वो चीज थी. इट वॉज ऑलरेडी देयर इन द यूनिवर्स. इट वॉज जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर द राइट टाइम फॉर इट टू कम आउट, to become a discovery or to become an invention. And it is with imagination we can reach जो भी dream list आपने शायद अब तक बनाई होंगी. You must have written 10, 12, 15, how many ever things. Everything is possible. And for the visualization, we can even make a vision board जहां आप pictorial representation रख सकते हो आपके dreams का. So you look at it and you get more confidence, more awareness. आपकी सोचने की शक्ति और बढ़ जाती है when you have a pictorial representation of what you want. Yes, whatever it is you want, use your imagination, create games and play. Use every prop you can find to help you. If you want to lose weight or have a better body, then create games so you feel as though you have that body now. You can surround yourself with pictures of great bodies, but the trick is this: you must imagine those bodies are yours. ये किसी और की बॉडी नहीं समझकर आपको आपके सामने एक बहुत मस्त फिगर की लेडी चलती हुई नजर आ रही है. एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ थिंकिंग काश ये मेरी बॉडी हो जाए, यार ये कितनी लकी है एंड आई एम सो अनलकी, जस्ट शेड दिस टाइप ऑफ इमोशंस. भगवान ने मुझे मेरी आंखों के सामने ये दिखाया है, मतलब आई एम ऑन दिस फ्रिक्वेंसी, आई एम ऑन दिस वाइब्रेशन, तभी मुझे ये दिखा है. एंड दैट इज इट. ये मेरी बॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर है, बिकॉज अंदर से मेरी वाइब्रेशन ऐसी है तभी तो मुझे दिखा है ना. अगर मेरी वाइब्रेशन ऐसी नहीं होती तो आई वुडंट हैव सीन दिस फिगर. वाओ, दिस इज इट, दिस इज माय बॉडी. So you must imagine and feel that you are looking at your body, not somebody else's body. If you are overweight or underweight and you had the perfect weight right now, how would you feel? कैसा feel होगा? What would you do? You would feel different from how you feel now. Everything about you would change. You would walk differently, talk differently, and you would do things differently. I think you will wear clothes differently. You will sit differently. You will have a different confidence about your own self because you feel you are perfect. Your body is perfect and you are looking just amazing. आपका सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस ही अलग होगा. जो जो चीज आपको लगता है आपकी बॉडी मिल जाने के बाद आप फील करोगे, फील इट नाउ. Walk like that now. Talk like that now. Act as if you have it now. It doesn't matter what it is that you want. Imagine how you would feel with it and act like that now in your imagination. Whatever you imagine with feeling, you are giving to the law of attraction and you must receive it. Period. कोई डाउट नहीं, कोई उसमें दो राय नहीं. अगर आपको विजुअलाइज कर पा रहे हो? अगर आपको आपकी आंखों के सामने आपका ड्रीम हाउस दिख गया, ड्रीम कार दिख गया, जस्ट फील दैट वाओ फीलिंग, वाओ मैं तो इसमें रह रही हूँ, ये तो मेरा घर है, ये मेरी कार है, ये मेरा मेरा जॉब है, वॉट एवर दैट इज वॉट यू वॉन्ट, just have that feeling that it is yours now. Lance Armstrong, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nikola Tesla, all these people played with their imaginations and felt their dreams with all their heart. Their imaginations became so real to them, they could feel their dreams and know they would happen. That is the belief and faith which is so important. जब हमारे दिमाग में हमको डाउट आता है ना, यार ऐसा हो सकता है क्या, इट इज ओके, मे बी एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम डाउट आएगा, झट से अपने इमोशंस को, अपने दिमाग के थॉट्स को चेंज करना. नाउ वी हैव, Rhonda has given us number of things which with which we can change our frequency. Start thinking about the things you love. Start writing gratitude for all that you have in your life. Think about the things that you really will feel after you have received your dreams. मतलब पहले बोलते थे ना ये मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने, but that is what we have to think with, that is how we have to live our life. Only when we visualize and think about it, it is going to come to come to us. It doesn't matter how far away your dream seems to you, it is closer to you than anything in your life, because all the power to bring your dream to you is inside you. Nothing is outside. Everything is possible for the person who believes. जीसस ने बोला है जो बिलीव करता है, जिसको फेथ है, अडिग विश्वास है उनकी जिंदगी में, द एंटायर यूनिवर्स इज गोइंग टू वर्क फ्रॉम देम एंड recreate their life. In the future, we will see more and more discoveries about the power of our imagination. Already, scientists have discovered special mirror cells that activate the same areas in the brain when you imagine doing something as when you physically perform the action. I think Lance Armstrong का, मोना जी का experience, I think मेरा experience, we can vouch कि आप लेटे हुए बैठे हुए भी इमेजिन कर रहे हो तो आपकी बॉडी उस तरीके से काम करना शुरू कर देती है, आपके सेल्स उस तरीके से एक्ट करना शुरू कर देते हैं. It is the simulation in our brain that makes all the parts of the body work and heal accordingly. Yes. So in other words, simply by your playing and imagining what you want to experience, your brain immediately responds as if it is real. Can we just give it a try without doubt? यार एक एक्सपीरियंस के लिए ही आप कोई भी एक अपने लाइफ का एरिया चुन ले and at least for 21 days visualize it for 7 minutes as the book has told us already. Make it 8 minutes so that at least 7 minutes तो हम उस ड्रीम में जी रहे हैं. Feel the feeling, खुशी, उसकी खुशी, उसमें रहने की जो एक्सपीरियंस है, लेट अस डू इट. सेट अ टाइम, एक आप अपने लिए अनअटेंड, जहां पे आप, you are secluded, maybe go to your toilets, go for a drive, just be by yourself for 7 to 8 minutes and visualize what you really want. 21 days करके देखें and it is going to happen. It is going to change your frequency. If you are talking about something in the past or future, you are imagining those things now. You're feeling those things now. You are on that frequency now. And that's what the law of attraction is receiving. So, whether it is something pleasant or unpleasant in the past, this is what your frequency is now. If you're thinking about something in the future, agar wo acha hai ki bura hai, it's not so good, maybe it is fearful, that is the frequency that you are living in now. When you are imagining your dream, the law of attraction is receiving it now. जो visualization में आप हो, वो अभी के लिए at this moment is real for the law of attraction. Remember, there is no time for law of attraction. There is only this moment of now. If you experience a time delay in receiving what you want, it is only because of the time it takes you to get onto the same frequency, same feeling frequency that your desire is on. So here also, if there is a lack in time, इट इज बिकॉज हम उस फ्रिक्वेंसी पे अभी तक नहीं पहुंच पाए हैं, हमारी फीलिंग्स वहां तक अभी तक नहीं पहुंच पाई हैं. सो व्हाट डू वी डू? Just increase the quotient of gratitude, love, visualization. And to get on to the same frequency as you desire, you have to feel the love of having your desire now. When you get yourself onto the same feeling frequency and stay there, your desire appears. The most important thing is stay there. Not that we visualize it now and the next moment we doubt the same dream. We need to stay in that frequency for some time for that desire to appear to us. All you can possibly need or all you can possibly need or desire is already yours. जो आपको चाहिए, जिस भी एरिया में आपको चाहिए, इज योर्स. वो आपके लिए ही बनी है. ओनली जस्ट बिकॉज वो आपके लिए बनी है तभी वो आपके थॉट में आई है, तभी उसके लिए आपके पास प्यार आया है. इफ यू आर वांटिंग इट, मतलब वो आपका है. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. Everybody is telling us the same thing. Neville Goddard ने भी यही बोला. To get all what you want, you have to imagine and feel करना है कि हमारा वो सपना पूरा हो गया है. When you are really excited about anything that has happened, you will feel amazing. Capture that energy and imagine your dream. If you're sitting for visualization for 7 to 8 minutes ना, it is highly recommended कि उसके पहले आप अपनी फीलिंग को पॉजिटिव कर लें. Maybe listen to the music that you want. Write gratitude to shift your energies. Anything that makes you happy. उस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे, उस वाइब्रेशन में आप अपने आप को ले आए एंड देन स्टार्ट विजुअलाइजिंग वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट. आपकी विजुअलाइजेशन बहुत पावरफुल हो जाएगी बिकॉज अंदर ही अंदर आपकी एनर्जीज विल बी ऑफ लव, ऑफ ग्रैटिट्यूड, ऑफ हैप्पीनेस. Quick flashes of imagining and feeling your dream are all you need to harness the power of your excited feelings for what you want. This is playing, this is fun, this is the joy of creating your life. So we are the directors and the creators of our life, and it is in our hands what is our future going to be. Nothing is luck by chance, nothing is you. I mean, everything bolte the na, you we were pointing fingers outside. Now everything is inside. Those no circumstances can put us down if we want to take that in our hands. If we really want to realize our dreams. So we come to the end of this chapter. Let us quickly go through the points. Points of power. The key of love. To use love as the ultimate power in your life, you must love like you never have loved before. Fall in love with life. See only love, hear only love, speak only love, and feel love with all your heart. There is no limit, no ceiling to the amount of love you can feel, and it is all inside you. You are made of love. Tell the law of attraction what you love every day by singling out things you love and feeling them. This is so important that every day we think of something that we love or we do something that we love. We write gratitude for all that what we have. That will ensure that we are on the frequency of love. To change the way you feel or to lift good feelings higher, make a mental list of everything you love and adore. This is the easiest way to shift our energies. Think of things that gives you happiness. Yes, and if you are feeling good, you will feel more better. Your job is to love as much as possible every day. Make a constitutional conscientious effort to continue as many things around you that you love as much as you can each day. The key of gratitude. Every time you feel grateful, you are giving love. So the highest form of emotion which takes us to love is appreciation, gratitude, feeling in for everything and anything that we have around it, and feeling from deep within us. Be grateful for everything you have received in your life that is in your past. Be grateful for everything you are receiving in your life in the present. And be grateful for what you want in your life as though you have it, you have received it. That is in the future. That is the PPF, what we were talking about. Your gratitude will multiply everything in your life. Gratitude is the bridge from negative feelings to harnessing the force of love. The more we accumulate gratitude, the more we do gratitude, the more our life is going to change magically. To use the power of gratitude, practice it. This is the most important thing is we need to keep on practicing gratitude. When anything good happens in you, to you in your day, give thanks. It doesn't matter how small it is. Say thank you and say thank you with feelings. The more you feel gratitude, the more love you give, and the more love you give, the more you receive. Every spare second is an opportunity to be grateful and multiply the things you love. Yes. Instead of maybe just whiling away the time on reels, social media, maybe just talking to friend where we end up gossiping, let us use all that time to practice gratitude and to practice feel that love for whatever we want, the visualization that is. And the next is the key of play. When you play, you feel really good, and really good circumstances come into your life. Seriousness brings serious circumstances. Life is supposed to be fun. The law of attraction doesn't know if you're imagining and playing. So, whatever you give in imagination and play will become real. Whatever is whatever it is you want, use your imagination, use every prop you can find, create games and play. Act as if you have it now. Whatever you imagine with feeling you are giving to the law of attraction, you must receive it. If you experience a delay in receiving what you want, it is only because of the time it takes you to get on to the same feeling frequency as your desire. When you are excited about anything, you feel amazing. Capture that energy and imagine your dream. So before you start imagining your dream, get into the energy of on that energy of excitement, happiness, love, and joy, and then start your visualization. And it will give, I think, wings to our dreams, and we will achieve and receive in no time. Yes. And if we feel there is a lack of time, it is taking lots of time for that dream to manifest in our lives, increase the practice. See where what your frequency, see whether what frequency you are vibrating on most of the times. What is your tipping point? Are you towards above the line emotions or you are under the line emotions? It is all within us, nothing is outside. Yes. So we have got three keys to with ourselves: key of love, key of gratitude, and key of play. So Rhonda is next telling us how to use these key, the power and the money in the area of money. And does anybody have any idea why did she start with the chapter with money? Why do you think she didn't start with relationships or she didn't start with health as much? She started with money because money is tangible. आप उसको measure कर सकते हो. Money आया तो immediately you know there is a change in your money matters. So that is why I think she has started with money. So let us see how can we use these three keys that we have studied in money matters. Yes, money is energy. Everything is energy. हम सब energy हैं. Each and every being on this earth is energy. In on this earth क्यों ये पूरे ब्रह्मांड में ये in this entire cosmos, in all the galaxies, everything is energy. Ralph Waldo Emerson ने बोला poverty consists in feeling poor. कितने जन इस थॉट से अग्री करते हैं कि हम जिसको फील करते हैं, हम जैसा फील करते हैं पैसों की दुनिया में, that is what makes us rich or poor. Maybe a person who is अर्निंग डेली वेजेस, लेकिन वो उसमें भी बहुत खुश है, कंटेंट है, सेटिस्फाइड है. इज ही रिच और इज ही पुअर? आई थिंक he is rich because he feels rich. Yes, he feels content. और हमारे पास बैंक बैलेंस करोड़ों की एसेट्स, करोड़ों का कमाई, वॉट एवर इट इज, बट वी स्टिल फील वी डू नॉट हैव इनफ. हाउ डू वी फील? वी फील पुअर. सो हु इज रिचर? जिनके पास पैसे नहीं है लेकिन उनकी फीलिंग रिचनेस की है. So it is all in the mind whether we are rich or whether we are poor. How do you feel about money? Most people would say they love money, but if they don't have enough, they don't feel good about it at all. Yes, let us all ask ourselves, what do we feel about money? Can we have it in the chat? What do you feel about money? आपका क्या क्या फीलिंग है पैसों के दुनिया के लिए? पैसे अच्छे हैं, पैसे मेरे पास बहुत है, आई हैव इनफ मनी, और एवरी टाइम आई हैव टू स्ट्रगल फॉर मनी. What do you feel about money? I love money, correct. I have enough money. Wow. And when there are circumstances jahan aapko, maybe aapke, you love something and you fall short of money, it is out of your budget. What do you feel then? Suppose you have to, at times, आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर सामान पसंद है, but you have to compromise, you have to take something, maybe a cheaper version of it. What do you feel at that time? Do you have the same feelings? I love money, I have enough money. यार उसके पास देखो कितने आसानी से वो खरीद लेती है. She doesn't have to think even twice. I need to budget out my expenses. आज इस महीने मैंने ये कर लिया तो I do not have money for this thing. I have to budgetize and make and maybe buy it another month. Yes. If a person has all the money they need, then most certainly they will feel good about money because they really do not know what is to feel of not having enough money. उनको वो feeling पता ही नहीं है. So you can tell how you feel about money because you don't have all you need, then you don't feel good about money. आप उसी सिचुएशन में आप सही बता सकते हो whether you what is your feeling for money when you do not have enough, या फिर you have to budgetize or you have to think twice before spending. Yes. Money has power to solve 99% requirement. प्लीज थिंक अबाउट इट. क्या पैसे आपकी 99% चीजों की रिक्वायरमेंट की कर सकते हैं? आपके पास इनफ मनी था कोविड में, when there was pandemic, there were people had loads and loads of money, but could money buy them their health? Could money buy them their breath? Money is very important. Every aspect of our life is very important, so is money. What do we have? What is our feeling for money? If you look out into the world, you will see that majority of people don't feel good about money because the majority of world's money and riches is in the hands of about 10% of the people. Yes. ये disparity, I think we can see it in every country, every corner of the world. There are rich and there are not so rich people, and the balance is not right. Only 10% of the entire world's population control the money. Rest 90% just are living. The only difference between the wealthy people and everyone else is that the wealthy people give more good feelings about money than they do bad feelings. It is that simple. उन्होंने पैसों की दुनिया में, पैसों के मामले में अपना टिपिंग पॉइंट गुड फीलिंग्स की तरफ ज्यादा डाला हुआ है. More often than thinking negative, they are on the positive side. That is why आज अपने अपने आप मनी एरिया में देखो ना, What is your status with money? Suppose you have abundance of money, मतलब आपने majority of the time आपका thought process, आपका प्यार दिया होगा पैसों के लिए. And now if there is any struggle with money, it is 100% sure कि आपने negativity ज्यादा दी होगी. आपने उसको उस वक्त आपका ज्यादातर emotion with money is below the lines. Why is it that so many people feel bad about money? It is not because they have never had money, because most of the people who have money began with nothing. Everybody started with somewhere and have reached on other levels of money ना. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारे पास कभी भी पैसे नहीं थे. But why is it that so many of us feel below the line for money? The reason why so many people feel bad about money is that they have negative beliefs about money, and those negative beliefs were fed into their subconscious minds when they were children. Beliefs like, we cannot afford that, money is evil, rich people must be dishonest, wanting money is wrong and it is not spiritual. Having plenty of money means hard work. Just think back to your childhood कि आपको बचपन में आपको अपने फैमिली में आस पास what notions people had about money, what people told you about money. How many of us would have heard पैसे क्या झाड़ पे उगते हैं? अपने पैर अपने चादर को देखकर अपने पैर पर फैलाओ. Have we heard all this? Save more than you spend. पैसों की बचत करनी चाहिए, बुरे वक्त में काम आता है. Have you heard all this? बिना मेहनत करे पैसे नहीं कमाए जा सकते. एंड बहुत ज्यादा अगर आपके किसी के पास पैसे हैं तो जरूर उसने कुछ इलीगल काम करके ही पैसे बनाया होगा. एंड दिस धीरे धीरे जैसे हम व्हाट इज आवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. There are two types of minds, conscious and subconscious mind. Conscious mind से हम वो सारी चीजें सोच समझकर जो कर रहे होते हैं वो हम conscious mind से कर रहे होते हैं. एंड जो हमारा हैबिट, हमारा सोचने का तरीका, हमारा जो पैटर्न बन जाता है, दैट इज सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. हाउ डू वी जस्ट ड्राइव अ कार? जब सीख लेते हैं उसके बाद हमें सोचना नहीं पड़ता है विच इज द ब्रेक, विच इज द एक्सेलरेटर और किस गियर पे हमें गाड़ी चलानी पड़ती है, हम चला लेते हैं. दैट इज आवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड वर्किंग. कैसे एक स्विमिंग सीख लेने के बाद वी डू नॉट हैव टू बी टोल्ड हाउ टू स्विम. दैट इज आवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. So this is how our subconscious minds gets trained during the entire अपब्रिंगिंग ऑफ आर्स. तो जो हमने बचपन से सुना वो हमारे दिमाग में, हमारे बिलीफ सिस्टम में एनग्रेड हो जाता है. एंड दैट इज हाउ वी स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द वर्ल्ड. हम उसका चश्मा पहन लेते हैं. वी वेयर दोज ग्लासेस एंड वी लुक इनटू द वर्ल्ड विद दोज बिलीफ सिस्टम. That is what we emit in the world. That is what we talk about money as. जो भी हमने सीखा. Yes. So I think we can stop here. We can continue tomorrow from here. And I will very quickly share this assignment, what we need to do for today's chapter. So आज का हमारा chapter था keys, the key of play. Whatever you want, use your imagination, create games and play, use props, behave now as though you have already received the dream. Whenever you are happy and excited, visualize your dream. किसी ने दिस इज सो इजी ना. जब आपको लग रहा है कि आप बहुत खुश हो, जस्ट टेक अ स्टेप बैक, शट योर आईज एंड विजुअलाइज व्हाट यू वांट. वो फ्रीक्वेंसी आपके लिए बहुत काम आती है. Quick flashes of imagining and feeling your dream are all you need to bring the dream in your life. Not necessarily कि आप 7 मिनट भी करो. रोंडा यहाँ बोल रही है क्विक फ्लैशेस ऑफ इमेजिनिंग. आप बहुत खुश हो, think about your dream. आप बहुत happy हो, think about what you want. And this is very easily, the dream comes to your life and you get what you want. Yes. So that brings to the end of the three keys that we studied, that we learned. And now how can we use this in our money area? कल हम और समझेंगे. Yes. Are there any questions or any sharings? If not, we can meet tomorrow again for the, I think we cannot, you cannot mute. I'm sorry. Yes, I have allowed everybody to unmute. If there is any question, you can ask. No more, no questions? Chaliye then. Let us all meet tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Thank you for practicing. And let us create. Yes, Meghna ji, आपको कुछ पूछना है?
यस मैम,
हाँ
मैं
जी.
पूछ रही थी जो अभी मनी का आपने बता रहे थे, व्हेन यू
हाँ.
फील दैट द एक्चुअल सर्कमस्टेंसेस इज दैट यू डोंट हैव enough what you want to buy or things like that, so वो feeling, how to develop that feeling?
See, this is where what we are going to learn in this chapter. As the chapter progresses, Rhonda is going to tell us how to use these three keys, what she's talking about. Key to love, key of gratitude and key of play. उसको हम कैसे इस्तेमाल करके अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी चेंज कर सकते हैं पैसों की दुनिया में. She is going to tell us.
So just waiting for the next chapters.
Yes, in this chapter we will get to know all of it.
दूध नहीं लाए?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
ओके,
Yes.
रुको मैं चलती हूँ, 2 मिनट दो.
Yes, are we done? Thank you so much. And आपका जो भी ड्रीम है उसमें let us try creating games. क्या चाहिए आपको? घर चाहिए तो मे बी वो घर में आपको what do you want? Maybe you will want some bed covers. एक या दो bed covers लाके रख दीजिए. They are your props. You will want a name plate for your house because you want your name on your house. Make a name plate for your house and keep. आपको अच्छे रिलेशनशिप चाहिए अपने हस्बैंड के साथ, बच्चों के साथ, फैमिली में. Think every time when you look at the person, think how much love do you have for the person. या फिर उनके साथ अपना कन्वर्सेशन सोचिए कि कितना केयरिंग है या फिर कितना उसमें प्यार है. ट्रैवल के लिए थिंक अबाउट द डेस्टिनेशन दैट यू वांट टू. उस डेस्टिनेशन के पिक्चर्स आप प्रिंट करवा लो और अपने विजन बोर्ड पे लगा लो. विजुअलाइज, अगर आपको सपोज बहुत ठंडी जगह जानी है, जैकेट्स एज अ प्रॉप लाके रख लो. जिसमें ज्यादा आपको जैसी जो प्रॉप लानी, मे बी ग्लव्स लाके रख लो, मे बी कैप्स लाके रख लो. Just small props will give you, that will make you feel you are in the frequency of what you want. Yes. Thank you. हेल्थ के लिए क्या प्रॉप यूज कर सकते हैं? हेल्थ के लिए डिपेंड करता है आपका क्या ब्रेकडाउन है. सपोज यू आर हैविंग अ ब्रेकडाउन इन योर नीज, सो अपने आप को चढ़ाइयों पे, सीढ़ियों पे चढ़ता हुआ देखिए. अपने आप को डांस करता हुआ देखिए. अपने आप को बहुत आराम से उठते बैठते देखिए. सपोज यू हैव चैलेंज विथ योर आईज, आप अपने आप को क्लियर विजन देखिए. आप देखिए कि आप बहुत आराम से पढ़ पा रहे हो. इट इज, यू हैव टू क्रिएट योर ओन गेम्स. आपको क्या चाहिए, जो चाहिए उसके बारे में सोचें एंड यू कैन क्रिएट गेम्स विद दैट. यस. Yes, you can get props for your eyes. You can, आप जब भी टीवी देख रहे हैं विजुअलाइज कीजिए कि आपको बिना चश्मे के बहुत आराम से टीवी दिख रहा है. यू कैन रीड एवरीथिंग, यू कैन रीड द बुक्स, वॉट एवर दैट यू वॉन्ट. You have to just fake it till you make it. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a blessed day. See you
Thank you,
all
ma'am.
tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.